Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Vice Chancellor of University Tun Hussein on Malaysia, accompanied by the VIPs. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sayangi Malaysiaku and a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, allow me to bid a very warm welcome to Yang Berbahagia Profesor Teknologis Dr. Wahid bin Razali, Vice Chancellor UTHM, Yang Berbahagia Dr. Nur Saidatul Akmar Mazlan, Managing Director Thinkplus Consulting Sdn, Yang Berbahagia Mr. Nawaki Ishimaru, Managing Director Panasonic Appliances R&D Center Asia Pacific Sdn, Yang Berbahagia Mr. Ahmad Suhaimi bin Abdul Rashid, Director PAM Biogreen Sdn. Yang Berbahagia Mr. Nelson Tan, Director Hoe Thye Industries Sdn. Yang Berusaha Associate Professor Teknologi Haji Amran bin Muhammad Zaid, Dean of Faculty of Engineering Technology UTHM, Deputy Dean Faculty of Engineering Technology UTHM, Senior Officer of University Officer, Industry Representative, respected audience, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Memorandum of Agreement ceremony between UTHM and Thinkplus Consulting Sdn, and Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony between UTHM and Hoe Thye Industries Sdn, Panasonic Appliances R&D Center Asia Pacific Sdn, and PAM Biogreen Sdn. Before we proceed further, let us now welcome Al-Fadil Ustaz Muhammad Shahrir Abdul Muttalib to recite the dua, and hoping that we are all will be blessed by Allah Almighty. Please welcome Al-Fadil Ustaz.
Al-Fatiha. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Hamdan yuwafi ni'amahu wa yukafi'u mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa 'azimi sultanik. Allahumma ya Allah ya Rahman ya Rahim, dengan kebesaran dan kemuliaan serta kasih sayang-Mu ya Allah, kami memohon agar Engkau berkati Majlis MOU dan MOA Fakulti Teknologi Kejuruteraan yang kami adakan pada pagi ini. Ya Allah, Engkaulah Tuhan yang menguasai dan mengurniakan nikmat kepada sesiapa yang Engkau kehendaki. Kurniakanlah nikmat yang bermanfaat kepada kami. Semoga usaha yang bakal kami peroleh dari perjanjian ini dapat menjadikan kami hamba yang lebih taat dan bersyukur padamu ya Allah. Ya Allah ya Rahman ya Rahim, jadikanlah kami hamba-hamba-Mu yang saleh. Berkatilah usaha kami di dunia dan di akhirat. Sesungguhnya Engkaulah Tuhan sebaik-baik pemberi dan sebaik-baik pengurnia kepada manusia. Terimalah doa kami ya Allah. Rabbana zalamna anfusana illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Ya Hayyu ya Qayyum birahmatika nastaghith. Ya Hayyu ya Qayyum birahmatika nastaghith. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. الله منكم.
Thank you, Al-Fadil Ustaz. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a Memorandum of Agreement, MOA, and a Memorandum of Understanding is entered into by and between parties with a desire to work together in the future for a mutual benefit. These collaborations between UTHM, the entire 4 industries today, make it possible for the university to offer research and development, as well as the activities include learning, training, laboratories, and consultation between the industry in terms of increasing the quality of engineering technology, perhaps. It is also hoped that this collaboration will organize training, includes curriculum development, staff internship, accreditations of experiential learning, and other academic activities. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to welcome Yang Berbahagia Professor Teknologis Dr. Wahid Razali, our beloved Vice Chancellor UTHM, to address his welcoming speech. Please welcome, Prof.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to welcome Yang Bahagia Dr. Saidatul Akmal bin Mazlan, Managing Director of Thinkplus Consulting Sdn. I used to call her, more like an Iron Lady because it's for her untiring desire to push on with education. Yang Bahagia Mr. Naoki Ishimaru, Managing Director of Panasonic Appliances, Research and Development Center for Asia Pacific Sdn. Or PAP Radab. Welcome. Mr. Nawakai, Yang Bahagia Mr. Ahmad Suhaimi bin Abdul Rashid, Director of PAM Biogreen Sdn. It's about a water treatment company. Yang Bahagia Mr. Nahlatan, Director of Hoe Thye Industries Sdn. Indulging in construction panels and materials. Yang Research Professor Teknologi Haji Amran bin Muhammad Zaid, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering Technology, and also Deputy Dean, senior officers, industry representative, and ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to again thank every one of you here because very often that I guess that not many of you came across what UTHM is. I just came back from a World Conference on Education, and there are about 2,000 universities all over the world centered in Kuala Lumpur, involving about 60 countries globally. And these are the variances of universities, from the research type, blue sky research, to the so-called school-like, what we call universities. Perhaps you would like to ask me which type of university are we? Are we a research universities, or are we teaching a university? So my answer to that is that we are still what we call a teaching university, producing professionals. And what we are doing here is applied research. So we don't do much about blue sky research. What we are doing is very applied research that can benefit the societies, benefit the industries, and in general benefit the people. And that's why that I guess that today, with the presence of Thinkplus, with the presence of PAPRADA, and also the PAM Green, PAM Biogreen, and also Hoe Thye Industries, I guess that looking through at your profile, that you have the same imagination, have the same dreams. That is what we can do to help the people, what we can do to help people live happier, what we can do to make life much simpler so you have more time with the family. What can we do to have or to live in a better environment? And what can we do to help our students? So I guess the last question is very important to us. What can you do to help our graduates? And what can we do together with you for a better Malaysia? So I guess this, I should thank also the previous Dean of Faculty of Engineering Technology, Associate Professor Dr. Isak, who just passed over the baton to Associate Professor Haji Amran, whom I believe that the faculty is the faculty that will have to work very strongly with industries. And I hope today is the testimony that FTK has been able to what we call prove itself that teaching is not the only thing that we do, because teaching in the classroom may not mean anything. And therefore, what we need is that we need lecturers who can teach our students, and also the basis of the teaching is the real industry problem. And with that combination of a good brain and also good hands, I believe that we can make a good professional for the industries. And I believe that today is the kick-off point, the collaboration between these agencies, the industries, and with us at UTHM. And for your information, that being an applied universities, there are 4 universities in Malaysia doing the applied research: UTHM in Melaka, UNIMAP in the northern part of Malaysia, Perlis, and also UMP in the state of Pahang. And in Johor, we have got UTHM. And UTHM, being the largest of them all, but doesn't mean that we are the best. They've got their own best, and we have our own best. So we work together so that all together that we could be the best in many areas. And therefore, I'd like to welcome every one of you, especially the industries, to work through with UTHM. And I believe that I would say, the 17,000 more or so number of students would be happy enough to learn from you, to learn what your industries can provide to our students, and also to listen to you what industries have got to say about us. So with that, I believe that, again, I should thank Thinkplus Consulting, Hoe Thye Industries, Biogreen, and also Brother. As you know, and you are truly, I believe that you will be our partners for a very long time, and I hope that FTK will be able to fulfill whatever has been agreed upon, and that's very important. And FTK, your classroom is partly 50% in Pagoh campus and 50% with the industries. So remember that. You don't stay in the classroom or in the lab for the whole of a week. Please spend 50% of your time in the universities and another 50% in the industries, or thinking about industries at least. So I hope that with that, we could create a better and synergistic understanding, and also a collaboration between UTHM and also these 4 great companies. And I would like that every one of you, not only represented by Thinkplus as early on planned, but I wish that either your companies or your representative to have a very short to tell us what is your core business and what is it that you would like us to work on with you. So with that, thank you very much, and I hope that this will prolong our good relationship and make sure that it is for the betterment of our country, and at the same time also for the betterment of your companies and also our universities. we grow people, our products people, that's our grade. And therefore, we have got a different designs. So while your product may be home appliances, your product might be what we call chemicals, and your products might be panel or walls. So, but our products is people. So producing people, producing workers, I believe that we need help from you. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Yang Berbahagia Prof for your warm welcoming speech. So ladies and gentlemen, next I would like to welcome Yang Berbahagia Dr. Norsaidatul Akmal Mazlan from Thinkplus Consulting Sdn for a speech. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning to everyone here. Yang berbahagia Professor Teknologi Dr. Wahid bin Razali, Vice Chancellor of UTHM. Yang berbahagia Professor Ishak Baba. Yang berbahagia Professor Associate Professor Tuan Haji Amran, Dekan FTK. My new friends that I just found today is Mr. Ishimaru Naoki, the Managing Director of Panasonic Appliance R&D Center, Asia Pacific, Sdn Bhd. Tuan Haji Suhaimi Rashid, Technical Director of Palm Biogreen Sdn Bhd. Mr. Nelson Tan, Hoe Thye Industries Sdn Bhd. Guests of today's session, I welcome every one of you to our new partnership between Thinkplus and UTHM. I believe this is one of the very historic moments of what I believe a journey that never stopped producing competency workers. Now, I just share a little bit about my journey of building talent management. I come from an era of probably none of you were born before. Yeah. I started working in 1982. At that time, I was under the era of the present Premier, Tun Mahathir Mohamad, where we had to move our country from the agriculture era to manufacturing era. I was working as a PTD officer under the Ministry of Finance. And I was involved in providing budgets to ministries where they're supposed to produce good project managers. Now, when we are responsible about public fund, we have to hold everyone responsible in delivering projects. And most of the time, every year, we have to present to our stakeholders, which is the government and also to the parliament, regarding why project fail in certain areas. And at that time, when I was a junior officer, we had to find talent in managing projects. And we couldn't find much, except we have to be building new talent, especially for those who just came out from universities. So today, we've seen Malaysia has moved from the agriculture to manufacturing, and also to the multimedia, and also now to sustainability. I was involved from that manufacturing from that agriculture to manufacturing, and from manufacturing to ICT. I was one of the people very much been early hired in the multimedia super corridor project, where at that time there was no talent management being produced for IT software engineers, IT programmers of that nature. And we were challenged with producing technical people in this creative industry. And I was one of the people involved in setting up MSc status for companies to come in to bring investment, plus bring in talent to the universities. If you have read the book called Multimedia Super Corridor, The Journey to Excellence in Institution of High Learning, I'm the writer of that book. And I was involved in making sure the journey for Malaysia to take up the challenge of building new creative entrepreneurs able to stop ourselves from producing great talents. And the challenges that time was building entrepreneurs that have got the creativity. A lot of time, they need funding. And just a little bit of history, no bank was willing to give any fund to any entrepreneurs who are related to IT. What more, they're looking for collateral. There was no bank that is willing to give that. So we took the challenge. I had a friend called Jiro Suzuki, Mr. Jiro Suzuki, the son of the late Tan Sri Suzuki, who explained to the Prime Minister at that time that we need to set up a new technology bank. And that bank is called Malaysia Debt Ventures. And that's how I became Vice President of Malaysia Debt Ventures. And we bought the first fund, 1.6 billion, from Japan Bank, JBIC, called that time, Japanese Bank for International Cooperation. And we built our industry through the ecosystem of the financial. Now, after that, I became an entrepreneur, and that's why Thinkplus was born. And I wanted to sell IT services to what Malaysia have to the world, and I targeted Middle East. Little did I know the Middle East want oil and gas. That's how I get into oil and gas. Because everybody was saying, how do I get into oil and gas? When I was very much involved in IT, multimedia, and government, and so on, and funding. But because the oil and gas sector was moving very, very fast, and the need for talent coming from Malaysia to the Middle East was very huge, I got involved into understanding who are the contributors of learning in oil and gas. And that's how I bumped into UTHM. Because UTHM has got a very valuable asset which nobody knew. And when we bumped into that asset, we found that it has a very strong competency module that we can create that can produce 4 types of technician, which is process technician, mechanical technician, instrumentation technician, and electrical technician, which are very much needed in the refinery, petrochemical, whether it's offshore, onshore, or whatever, manufacturing and so on. So we leveraged with UTHM. And even a lot of people could not understand how we get City and Guild. I said, we leverage with UTHM. And we promote UTHM to the world. Because we believe the assets of the country that belong to the university has got a lot of strength in how we produce talent. And a lot of the people out there are not accredited, especially in the oil and gas. So when they are not accredited, they cannot come back to school because they are doing their work. So we always tell them, you can always come with a module of these. We call it RPA or RPL, recognition of prior learning or recognition of prior assessment. So they're all very excited, but like everybody's short of money. So we told them, you have your EPF. If you go through UTHM, you can deduct it through EPF. So that's how the strong collaboration that we have today is because we believe in the ecosystem. We believe in the fact that it's a smart partnership that we can help talent keep on growing. But as you know, one of the most important challenges that Malaysia is facing right now is on sustainability. I'm involved in sustainability from the day of my Ministry of Finance. But we could not understand why project failed because we believe it was only the cost because of money. People say we don't have enough money, therefore project cannot get implemented very well. But when I bumped into Dr. Joel Carboni of Green Project Management USA, he gave me a solution that nobody knew the reason for the failure of project. So the reason is a lot of people are driving business because of 3P, product, process, profit. And where is the people and planet? Because of people and planet is the one that is supposed to give us prosperity, many people do not know how to integrate this element in the framework of learning. So I brought Dr. Joel to market green project management into Malaysia to ensure not only funding agencies get good assessment tools, but also got good understanding about how to finance green project. So other than oil and gas, Thinkplus is very much blessed to the fact that I'm very highly related to Ministry of Finance and all the other ministries. I can penetrate the ministries and tell them where they are lacking because I was from there. So my collaboration with the ministries has never failed me in bringing them knowledge about what we are lack of. So today's milestone on sustainability and oil and gas and all the other industries is because we have been challenged with one of the most important element of IT, which is the artificial intelligence and the element of robotics. So applied manufacturing is key to our success of our new talent. And without doubt, even in the oil and gas, robots are going to replace human. And they are already using artificial intelligence to replace human. Even for the drilling, even for all the plant operation, people are going to use artificial intelligence. So I believe UTHM, being one of the most prestigious TVET university, has got the best of people that can come up with good designing of technology that not replace human, but make human apply this technology for the benefit of our prosperity, economic development, and of course, to bring our place, a workplace, a better place for us to strive our living. So with that, I hope my message is that industry people want to work with universities because we believe there is a lot of room for us to collaborate because the challenges out there are huge. Other countries are really catching up and they're working very fast. So we want Malaysia to move very fast also, so not to be too late in terms of how we look at our progress. With that, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much to Yang Berbahagia Dr. Sadatul, as what our VC called Power Girl, is it? Power Girl, Superwoman, all right? For the outstanding, yes, our young lady, for the outstanding speech. So ladies and gentlemen, as requested by our beloved Vice Chancellor, I would like to welcome now Mr. Naoki Ishimaru from Panasonic Appliances R&D Center Asia Pacific, Sdn Bhd, to brief us on the company. Please welcome.
Good morning. I am Ishimaru in Panasonic. Sorry, I speak Japanese. 私用意してなかったんで日本語で喋ります。
He was not prepared for the speech, and then he will speak in Japanese. Sorry.
私たちはですね、4月に R&D センターを立ち上げました。
In April last year, we have managed to set up a company.
私はマイク出してその R&D センターはマレーシアのためだけじゃなく、アジアパシフィック全体のために、活動していきたいと思ってます。
We have set up this company not only for Malaysia but for the Asia Pacific.
パナソニックは今まで日本中心で、開発を進めてきました。
At this moment, only Japan have make up the R&D.
ただそれぞれのグローバルの皆さんに役に立つ商品というのは その地で開発していかないといけないということを、思ってます。
For the R&D matters, we have set up this company to build up also for the product that have been produced in the world and also not in Japan.
アジアの皆さんのためにいいものっていうのを日本で考えている時代ではないです。
It's not only in Japan, but we have to think about all the world.
ただ日本には新しい技術っていうものが、今まで積み重ねてきたものがあります。
In Japan, we have a lot of technology have been produced over there.
IoT だったり、ナノイーだったり、今まで開発してきました。
IoT and nano technology has been referred to.
で、ここマレーシアの UTHM さんでも省エネ技術やったり省温化技術等ですね、進んでいる技術をお持ちだと思ってます。
So he have think that this technology have been produced in UTM, for example, the so for the noise and also for other things.
そのお互いの技術をしっかり組み合わせて新しいもの、マレーシアの人のために、アジアの人のために開発していくことが我々の会社の役割だと思っています。
So we think about how to combine this technology and also work towards this matter.
一つの会社では開発できないことを皆さんの力を借りて今後進めていきたいと思っています。
For a company that, for us, that which is the technology that we think that we are lack of, we hope that can combine with UTM to work towards this matter.
アジアのために、世界のために、一緒に頑張っていきたいと思います。
So for the Malaysia and also for ASEAN and for the world, let us work together towards this matter.
ぜひこれから一緒に活動していきたいと思いますので、よろしくお願いします。
So I hope that we can work together and hope that we can combine our effort. Please help us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Thank you.
ありがとう、石丸さん for the outstanding speech. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can understand and learn a few of Japanese language, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to welcome Mr. Ahmad Suhaimi Abdul Rashid from PAM Biogreen Sdn Berhad for a speech as well. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang berbahagia, para hadirin sekalian, saya tak sangka yang akan dapat. Okey, untuk penerangan semua, PAM Biogreen Sdn Berhad merupakan sebuah syarikat yang more or less we say wastewater treatment, and also we are also into oil and gas industry. In wastewater treatment, we will do services, innovation, using our own product. We do not use other product because we have our own product, which is covered by our own intellectual properties. So our services inclusive of innovation which is required because wastewater differs from industry to industry. So we have to sometimes innovate, modify equipment, and also produce system that the world has not seen, in fact. This is our specialty. We have gone to China, cleaned up 1 million plus lake of dirty contaminated water, which is equivalent to what we experienced recently in Sungai Kim Kim in Pasir Gudang. This was under China's government, the Department of Environment, which we spent about 2-3 months to clean. And then we are going in oil and gas. We have been into crude oil tank cleaning with Petronas. And then we are now doing collaboration with Petronas on sludge purification and recovery. This is all part of our own research in Biogreen Sdn. So in what we hope in our memorandum of understanding with UTHM is that we can apply some of the knowledge that can be acquired from the faculties here so that we can produce what we say better facilities. And our dream here is to have Malaysia be back to a green environment as I say 30 years ago. So this is our dream, this is our vision. So with our product, which is incidentally is of natural element, we hope we can do this. But we need help from other people, government agencies, industries, and so we hope this understanding with UTHM goes a long way to help us into achieving this. So thank you very much. So we hope to have a long future understanding with the university. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Ahmad Suhaimi for the speech. And now, last but not least, I would like to welcome Mr. Nelson Tan from Hoe Thye Industries Sdn for a speech. Please welcome. Okay.
Okay, a very good morning to everyone and doctors and the VIPs here. On behalf of my companies and on behalf of my directors, Mr. Nelson Tan, to do a briefing to our companies and our history of our companies and our anything related to our collaborations with UTHM. So we established our factories around 2009. And we start operating our factories in MOA, Parajawan Bukit Mall, 2011. And we are building materials manufacturers. One of the building materials manufacturer in Malaysia, which is provide the AAC products, which is aerated concrete, aerated autoclave concrete. In other words, is lightweight concrete in Malaysia. We provide these materials is three times lighter than clay bricks. And what is the benefit here? It is a green product because during these manufacturers, during the manufacturing process, we are creating less byproduct to the environment, and also we also provide a very low cost product to the building construction sites. For example, we can provide a very rapid installation solutions to the construction site that they can save the labor costs and the the material cost, and also the foundation cost. In other words, they can create less waste in the environment. That's why we are creating ourselves is a green products, and we currently we have two plants, and one sales and marketing center in Malaysia, we have a plant in our Johor in MOA, and another plant in Senawang, which is Negeri Sembilan Senawang, and one sales marketing and set office in the Shah Alam Grand area. So we able to provide the Malaysia-wide service in this industry, and currently we are producing two products in the market. One is a AAC blocks, and another one is a AAC panel with reinforcement. So we are involved. We have with one of the IBS product. It is industrial building system product in the CIDB list, and which means that we can provide rapid installations. Then we can provide a safe cost method to our customers and to contribute to the construction site. And the last, and we feel happy we can collaborate with UTHM, and we hope that we will provide. We hope that we can share each other knowledge in between the student in the academic side and industrial side, and we have benefit each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the representative from Hoe Thye Industries Sdn for the speech. So this distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and now we have come to the main part, the reason we are here for, the MOA and MOU signing ceremony. So the signee representing UTHM is, of course, Yang Berbahagia Professor Teknologi Dr. Wahid Razali, Vice Chancellor UTHM, and representing the Thinkplus Consulting Sdn is Yang Berbahagia Dr. Nur Saidatul Akmal Mazlan, the Managing Director, and representing the Panasonic Appliances R&D Center Asia Pacific Sdn is Mr. Nawaki Ishimaru, the Managing Director. So please welcome the entire VIP. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the history created between UTHM and Thinkplus Consulting Sdn for the MOA signing ceremony. Panasonic Appliances R&D Center Asia Pacific Sdn Berhad. Dr. Nur Sadatul and Mr. Naoki Ishimaru, you may have a seat now. So now let's us now proceed with the second sessions of the MOU signing ceremony. The representing of the PAM Biogreen Sdn Berhad is Mr. Ahmad Suhaimi bin Abdul Rashid, the director, and representing the Hoe Thye Industries Sdn Berhad is Mr. Nelson Tan, the director. So please welcome the entire VIP to the main table to proceed with the signing ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the history created between UTHM and PAM Biogreen Sdn Berhad. Written between UTHM with Hoe Thye Industries Sdn. We are very much honored to have the privilege to kick off the ceremony here in our beloved university. Congratulations to the entire parties for having a bright future collaborations together. So now please welcome all the delegates, to have photo sessions in front here with all the VIPs. Beautiful photo sessions. Right now, I would like to welcome Yang Berbahagia Prof, Vice Chancellor, to deliver a memento of appreciation to the representative from Thinkplus, of course, Dr. Nur Saidatul. So now please welcome Mr. Ishimaru from Panasonic Appliances R&D Center Asia Pacific, Sdn Bhd, to receive a memento of appreciation from us. Welcome Mr. Ahmad Suhaimi from the Palm Biogreen Sdn Bhd to receive a memento of appreciation. Now, please welcome Mr. Nelson Tan from Hoe Thye Industries Sdn to receive a memento of appreciation.